How's it going, everyone? Shifty here, and in today's video I've got for you a full solo flawless run of the Master Presage mission on a hunter. The other day I posted a warlock run, so today I thought I'd help out you hunters. Before I get into my loadout for this one, if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, for my loadout I wanted to try something a little bit different. I could have easily gone with Bottom Tree Gunslinger and Celestial Nighthawk. However, in this one I chose to go with Bottom Tree Nightstalker, and I'm using the 6th Coyote. Then for my weapons I went with the Ignition Code with Blinding Grenades, the Ikilos SMG, which will be used to generate Warmind cells, and for my heavy weapon I have the Sleeper Simulant. Then for my mods I'm going to quickly show you each piece of armor, and if you need to see anything in more detail, just pause the video. Also, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section down below. Alright, that is it for my loadout in this one. I wanted to try something different and I almost didn't complete the mission, but I still managed to squeak by. Anyway, let's get into the run.
I'm receiving you, Guardian. The Vanguard saw value in our investigation. We are tasked with the recovery of any information or relics pertaining to the darkness.
Welcome back to the Glykon, Guardians.
I expected you to be gone after the armistice.
This ship is Cabal. I have a duty to its crew while Callus remains free.
What have you found in our absence?
Hidden records in Glykon's mainframe from your lost Guardian. They're decrypting as we speak.
Alright, I made it in the ship, so that's a start. Just a little running to do before getting to the actual action.
Did your data mining yield anything about a crown?
Now I gotta head back up.
An ornate procession that brought a hive crown from Leviathan to Glykon. It allowed the darkness to invade the Scorn's thoughts.
Of the darkness. The entity.
The two are entwined. Does the difference matter?
Not there is a difference.
Since I have to open that door, I have to go over here to use a lever.
What do you presume they are? The crown, the entity.
And the lever is pulled.
Vitals, sustained by fixation until there is nothing left to reap.
We'll just skip these screeds. No need to waste time sitting there fighting them. Throw a grenade down there. There's another lever to pull right there. And then I have to backtrack a little bit to shoot another fuse. Right down here. And then I go right back where I just came from. This time I drop down instead of jumping across. And now we're into the Glykon trash compactor. Once I pull this lever, I'm going to have to shoot 3 fuses right below grates. Here's one of them. It's randomized. And the other two are right next to each other over here. And when 3 fuses are destroyed, you can go right in here. The one surrounded by 4 red lights. When I reach this room, I like to head over here. There's going to be several enemies that we have to deal with. I'm going to put a grenade on that void shielded guy. And take the snipers out in the back, if I was able to hit them. We'll just blind all these enemies. No big deal. Let's see if I can get a war mine cell here. Alright, perfect. Go for another war mine cell, I suppose. You know what? I'm gonna just use my super on these void shielded guys. And that's that for this room. We're gonna have to do some more fighting here shortly though. I'm almost out of primary ammo too, which isn't great. So I am going to throw a grenade right there, go invisible, then break the shield, and hop up. See if I can get my grenade back. I guess I'll use Sleeper. I don't even have primary ammo, so I can't break the arch shield. There was some. We have the 2 abominations spawning. And I completely missed that. I have to be careful for screams spawning. Just like that. Hopefully I get a little more primary ammo soon. The abomination on the left is actually finishable, so I'm going to finish that one later and I'll work on this one for now. If you need a little bit of freedom, you can shoot a blinding grenade at the abominations because it does affect them. Alright, I almost have my super. I'm actually going to head over here. I'm going to blind that one more time. Blind that one as well. And I'm going to go ahead and super. And that's going to spawn some enemies. I'm going to go invisible. Perfect, a war mine cell. Gotta break his little shielding turret. And take care of these new screeds. Now I can break the shield, hopefully. There we go. Jumped over here right as some screens were spawning. I don't have any heavy ammo. I see some heavy ammo though. Alright. Now the solar shielded chieftain while I still have a heavy shot left. And now I'm done with this area. I ended up with a little bit of heavy.
Omsod states, Emperor Callus has left us, his shadow broods. The legionaries spread rumors saying, he merged with darkness, he is dead, he fights to save us. Words dipped in false confidence. The Emperor is gone, none know where. May we abide his return.
No, it is a trick. He is hiding here or elsewhere. He did not simply vanish.
Off to the left there was a doorway and we got the spore buff. That'll allow us to pass through this area. In this room there will be some screebs to take out. When they're gone, I'm going to pull this lever. A door will open there with a fuse. And then I'm going to shoot that fuse. That lowers the barrier right there. You can come up here and pull a lever. Then through that doorway to pull this lever and back out. Then if you drop down and go to the left, there's another place you can grab a spore buff. I know it's Egregore Link, but I like to call it Spore Buff. In this room there's going to be several screebs. That war mine still is going to be helpful. Wonder how much Sleeper does to the void shields. Over half. I probably shouldn't have wasted all that ammo though. I can use a grenade on this one. Or not. In fact, I'm just gonna completely ignore this one. Go invisible. Because why not? Grab a spore buff here. And I have to be careful. I was able to dodge and get a melee charge to go invisible again. Alright, I'm gonna head down here, break a few more grates, and then some screebs are gonna spawn. And I'm gonna head back here to get a spore buff in a moment. I probably shouldn't have blinded them actually. That made them go off in strange directions. I went for the finish. I did end up getting heavy off of one of them. The only problem I might have in choosing Sleeper is there's a bunch of solar shielded enemies at the boss fight. So if I don't have solar damage, that's going to be a little difficult. There's a bunch of heavy ammo on the ground there.
Another decrypted entry. Everyone's wall and sank.
After pulling that lever and destroying the fuse, we can head over here and grab a spore buff.
After the dive, all twisted. I'm all twisted. Rattling around in my skull like they're thinking for me.
And then we head back to this side of the room to pass through this barrier.
Dive must have opened the cells.
See if I can do this in one go.
Someone's gotta clip their horns, especially the big one. We're dead.
Since they're blinded, I'm going to come up here and destroy that fuse. Come here, grab another spore buff, and then I'm going to go invisible. Figured I'd just skip those enemies. And a rally banner should max my heavy ammo out. And now we're going to head down to the boss fight. Boss will spawn right there. I don't think I did enough damage yet. Take out the flame turret. One more chieftain to go. After the chieftains and the stalkers are down, 4 more stalkers will spawn, 2 on each side. There are 3 of these councils that need to be activated, 1 on each end, and then 1 in the little room over here. This room will burn you if you go in it. There's usually 1 enemy in there. Take it out, head in, and then activate the council. Now it's time for boss DPS. I'm going to head to the other end of the arena. I'm going to debuff it with my grenade launcher, and then I'm going to use my sleeper again. I'm gonna head to this end, and then that should be enough damage to move on to the next phase. Hop back up, and now we have to repeat that process from a little bit ago where we take out 3 chieftains. Might as well just use my blinding grenade launcher. I'm actually going to blind it once more, and then I'm going to head up there and use a grenade on it since I don't have much sleeper left. And now there's going to be some screebs that spawn. Flame turret right behind me. Hey, I got a little bit of heavy ammo. Nice. Looks like there should be 1 stalker left over here. Alright, 1 more council. I don't know why I was shooting that. I only have 4 minutes left to do 2 damage phases. I don't think I want to go down that way. Can't remember where I went down last. I want to go the opposite side. I forgot to mention that if you jump up here during a damage phase, oftentimes enemies will spawn. On the 3rd damage phase, there will be chieftains, so you have to be careful for that. I don't know that Sleeper was the way to go this time around. I don't know if I'm going to make this. I only have 2 more minutes left to do another damage phase, and I'm not quite done with that one. Actually, I just finished, as you can see. A little bit of heavy ammo there, not much. I'll actually be somewhat impressed if I do manage this. Just over 1 minute left. I'm gonna go invis. and head to the other side, and then I'm going to super the boss. I'm actually going to get it. Wow, that is impressive. I was not expecting to get that. Well, now we can head to the final room and claim our reward at least. That was definitely an interesting run. I really wanted to use Sleeper, but I wasn't sure if it was going to work, and it barely did, but either way, I had a good time. Anyway, that is it for my solo flawless run of the Master Presage mission on a Hunter. I wanted to try and use something a little bit different in this video. That's why I went with Bottom Tree Nightstalker, a blinding grenade launcher, and Sleeper Simulant. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.